Harrison Healthcare Pharmacy has been involved with building the community pharmacy partnership before on various projects, and we decided to make it very much local this year with the Donegal Pass, in fact the urban village area of Belfast. And one of the things that came up was that young people were feeling very stressed, sometimes isolated, sometimes lonely, and it soon became very apparent that mental health in the area was probably a big concern.
So I give Colin a wee bit of background of South Belfast Alternatives and the current projects that we were involved in. And thankfully he chose us as a partner organisation for this project. So 1 week will be a workshop and then the next week will be an activity. We're encouraging young men to come and talk about mental health issues. So we want to create an environment where they feel comfortable building a relationship with ourselves, the workers.
It's a bit about mental health as well as your physical body well-being, and just basically general improving your social skills, well-being, just genuinely just fitting into the community better.
We went to the gym for a personal training session and just a basic fitness test. So we're just learning about how physical health ties into mental health. Even after doing that, I do feel a bit better.
So can you tell me how you think it's important to keep on top of your physical health to help us through the mental health?
Sometimes it's just a great distraction, and sometimes it's just a good way of distracting your mind to get yourself out there and about. And it is a good way of making new friends as well, which lifts your self-esteem and other aspects of your personal life too.
We're getting 14 young men turning up on a weekly basis. That on its own, young people have voted with their feet. If they weren't engaged and they didn't want to be here, they're always here on a voluntary basis, they wouldn't be turning up. So I see it as a massive, massive benefit.
I've been a long-term sufferer of mental health myself. My father and grandmother and baby brother were all burnt in a fire on my 16th birthday, and I've just suffered directly from depression and other psychotic thoughts and stuff from that. And through projects like this has enabled me to get back out into society and into the community, where I shut myself off for so many years and I had no friends basically and essentially.
I suffered from depression and anxiety, and my granddad is a member of Alternatives, so he convinced me to join. It took me about 2 or 3 months to come out of my shell. I don't know if it's like a masculine thing or not, but I don't like talking about my issues, I don't like being the centre of attention, so to speak. I don't want to worry other people with my worries. I think it's something I need to work on, but it is getting easier over time. Also, we've just sort of done like a mental health awareness thing and just sort of raising issues. Like it's a young men's group, so just issues that we've been facing or we know people who have faced. And it's quite common, no matter where the people are from. It's money issues, relationship issues, education issues again. We went on a fishing trip as well, which was a good day, I think. I nearly fell into the pond, which wasn't too good.
On the physical side of things, we would always encourage a very healthy lifestyle. We would encourage healthy eating, we would encourage exercise. With the mental health side of it, we would encourage them to be active as well. We would always encourage them to engage with members of their family, with members of the community, other members of the public, to try to increase their circle of friends and to make sure that they've always someone to talk to. We would try to give them an interest as well. We would talk to them about their interests. Do you have hobbies? Do you have pastimes that you can get involved with? And if they don't, we would advise them, certainly to try and take up something. Try to get them to sort of notice what's going on around them in the community and take advantage of any social situations that there may be that they may be interested in. And also to give to the rest of the community as well, to be a giving person, to allow you to share your experiences with others and to help people. And one thing that we've found is that there are a lot of older, vulnerable people in the community, and we would always encourage the young people to help them.
Alternatives helped me to help myself. Like I tried therapy and everything, but nothing worked. And whenever I joined the START program, that's whenever my mental health just got better. You don't notice it straight away, but when you reflect back on the sessions you go to, you do notice that the more and more you do it, the more confidence just steadily rising.
I've learned a lot about my past and how to hold my temper stuff better, and how to deal with situations and outcomes when I'm under pressure and stuff, how to deal with them a lot better. 2 years ago, I would never have thought possible to even basically go to the shop without being accompanied by someone. When I'm engaged in meeting new friends off my own back and actually wanting to come out of bed and do stuff. given me a wee bit of like motivation to get up and go, if you like, put a bit of spring in my step and push me in the right direction that I wanted to go in life.
What other suggestions would you give to someone to help look after their own mental health?
I would just say use your own initiative, get up and go out there. It's not as scary as you seem, and people are more than willing to open doors and give you the hand if you need it.